Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Romance Blitz, and we're continuing our Let's Play of Rogue Trader, Lex Imperialis DLC, and Void Shredder DLC. Um, so this should be part 76 in the series, if I have my numbers correct. We had recently finished off Kiboa's questline, and now we are heading on a journey to go do Cassia's questline. Then after that, I believe we are heading towards the siege because the other three quests, I want to say, question mark. Um, I don't think they'll activate until we deal with all that's happening down here. Um, Other than that, there is like obviously not too much more left to go. I'm just gonna quickly check Kiru's weapons. 30, 35. Oh, that is kind of better. Uh-huh. 25. Oh, those are two-handed. That's it's fine. Anyway, so we'll get right into it. So, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying the series. Otherwise, we'll offer the toaster up to the algorithm priest and begin. I'm not going to waste any navigator insight. If we get something that happens, we get something that happens. I'll make this yellow at least, but um, again, I'm not going to turn it green. Oh, a bit of a book event going on. We'll call out to Lady Cassia. Well, grab a hand, pull her back out, I guess. Reach for the bright colors. Switch towards the dark colors, I guess. Closed eyes remain drift in weightlessness. Urge. Right to the end. Pop that. And we'll go into the system. It's a nice pretty purple sun we got going there. clearly need to go to this other world. No, we apparently leveled up again. We'll do this. And then I'll might put in a pause to do the level up. Alright, so just give me 1 second and I'll get this sorted. Okay, leveling up is all done. Level 52 already, which is pretty good. So we don't have much left to go. Show it off. 1, 2, 3. So, one ability, one characteristic, one more example talent, one more of any talent really, and then more AP. So, that's pretty good. Now,
always keep your eye on the prize.
Get everyone. We'll have a go look around, I guess. I guess I'll go have a look around down here.
Wolf never fails in their duty.
Operation successful.
Both strong and wise is Ulfar.
Oh, did I? Yeah, I totally missed some goods down here.
That's supposed to be a challenge.
I always keep my options open.
Hey, let me load it. Come on. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta move the camera angle and stuff in. Ballista skill, Drukari, right. So, I'm not 100% sure if you can wear Drukari stuff. Maybe she can. Otherwise, these gloves are pointless. Because Mazepin, and again, for those not familiar with the Discord jokes, I'm saying the name on purpose. Not as Mazurai, but Mazepin. Yeah, he clearly will never use Blitz skill in any of his builds. I actually do look forward to recruiting him in the next run, because I'm pretty sure he's probably warrior something else.
I pray
but
to the God Emperor that under Incendia Chorda's rule, Footfall will pass all the trials it must face and emerge purified, resurrected to a new life.
Prediction. A significant reduction in human estate will result in reduced stockyard and trade efficiency. Or did the unit mean something else?
Okay, so yeah, I look forward to recruiting him because it is my personal belief, at least, that he should become a blade
Success is the only outcome I accept.
dancer assassin or something, maybe, in that line, instead of a warrior, but that's just me. Plasma ring, okay. Yeah, because,
let us not dawdle.
like, we already get 2 warriors already in the fact that we get, Abel and Heinrichs in a party. So if they were to swap him out to be, a blade dancer instead, then we would have 2 blade dancers and 2 warriors. It kind of balances out. So This is why you just kill everyone who clearly betrays you. Yeah, they're getting what they deserved. More Elder. An ambush? How ignoble yet so typical of Xenos. What is this place? What is this tank you speak of, Xenos? Demoing the hovering crystal. How did the navigators of House Osorio taint the spirit monolith? What experiments did Tisferno conduct here? Neither Theodora and Russell the Shiftway were infallible, but that doesn't mean the powers can rectify the errors of our ancestors. What do you say to the Xenos assertions? There's another path, my lady. Here and now, cast your house troubles aside, be with me, for as long as the stars allow us. Time is exactly right. Renounce your house that sees you as nothing but a spiritless child and an enemy. Let the Atlas act as your shield. For neither the Xenos nor the Navigators will risk threatening you, knowing that you can destroy the spirit monsters with your mind. See, this is what happens when you go down the freedom route with her, and she gets pissed off constantly. But yeah, so
You don't belong in this galaxy!
This was your last line in the play.
So clearly there was a way to do this without causing a fight. However, again, we are dogmatic and very anti-Xenos, so that was never an option for us. So we're gonna kill the Harquins and be done with it. Alright, pop the magic button.
Spectral prognosis is favorable.
Isn't this a job for the
Pop the ring.
serfs? If I may.
Pop that on our character. Do that for our character, I guess. Pop that on him.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Then I guess I'll just gather them up.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Solomon, I guess, can take a step over. No, we don't want to step in
Hold the
badness.
formation.
Yep, dodge, which I kind of expected to happen. It's fine. Argenta can just take a pot shot.
As the Emperor, you, my Emperor!
The art.
There we go. We
I'll
press
see to
the
it personally.
buttons, we press the buttons, we press the
You should
buttons.
feel honored to witness this. Plan well executed. On it.
And we burn the
You never stood a
we burn the
chance.
clown. So with that, it's pretty much over. What do you got here? We'll keep that, I guess. Don't need any of that stuff.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
So what did we hit the Troop Master with anyway? Basically 1200 hit there, some more minor damage, basically 800 there, that's 2000. Yeah. Like we saw just how much we can spike
Always
in
keep your
damage
eye
when
on
we
the
fought the
prize.
person who had the Halo device, so
Acquisition is possible.
we got super staff, I'm guessing, and alright, so persuasion, lower Imperium is pretty high. We could eat about a 60 hit to lower Imperium, which I don't think we need to do, so we're not going to worry about it. Alright. Castigating and infusing. "20 willpower, 15 perception. 15 willpower, 20 perception. So is that castigating 11, and infusing 6. I'll put that on her. You're going to be using that item anyway, use the other thing, so I'm just going to keep the kill check on her.
Open.
I think next run I won't need it because I'll have Jay who can do lower Imperium instead, so she'll get even stronger in the next run, I guess.
The machine god grants me insight.
But as you can see, having 3 characters that are basically demo specialists in our party and aren't really like an intelligence or intelligent characters is just hurting. And Pascal can't do everything, unfortunately. But Jay will be able to, especially if we just forego any offensive stuff on her. Because you can just like pick up all basic skill improvements. And if I'm turning her into a
Is there money to be made?
Missionary Earth character, it's maybe what I'll do, because she won't really need anything from Grand Strategist, and she won't be doing anything other than officer abilities. So, assuming that she doesn't just Missionary Earth. But that's Cassia's quest line done. So we explored both planets in here. Clearly her one didn't take particularly long. Which I won't complain about. Go there, go there. Go there, go there. Hyper travel. Yeah, I'll probably do the hyper travel. Okay. So we're gonna visit her in a second. First things first though, we're just gonna get back to here. Gonna check my void ship. There you go, fully upgraded void ship. So any scrap we get now is just repair fodder. And we'll drop a quick save. Then we'll go back to the bridge, we'll have a chat with Cassia. And then we can continue on with Act 4 with the siege. But props to Cassia for telling her house to go shove it.
Oh, how nice of you to grace me with your presence. I was just thinking back to our journey to the Palace of the Atlas. That is, to the world of Xenos. Remembering that most reckless act has enveloped my mind in a whole palette of hues. But when I think of the great risk you took for House Orcelios and my own sake, an azure shawl instantly descends on my shoulders, and amber sparks flash inside my soul. Please accept my sincerest gratitude.
So House Sorry has been without an Avatar?
It will take some time for the house to recover, but without the main Atlas, and their greatest fear, me, the House clans will be able to find peace once more. Perhaps they will even find a way to return to that ill-fated planet in the middle of the warp storm and destroy the Eldari stone, or harness its power. But I still hope that the Starway Atlas will die with the current generation of House Orcelios navigators, and that a new era will dawn for their house.
Don't you think that the Renegades are going to make another attempt to destroy you and the Atlas?
Well, they have been unsuccessful so far, and an enormous part of the credit for that lies with you. Worry not, Rogue Trader. My house will trouble you no more. As you said, my Atlas is now my shield.
I am pleased you accepted my offer after all, even though it was quite unexpected.
How could I refuse freedom, and the chance to walk the path that fate has prepared for you and I, together?
Like to discuss other business?
Of course. I will try to answer any questions you have.
Just see if there's anything.
Too many colors. The hues flicker and intersperse, merging into a single wave.
Yep,
I have enjoyed your company.
Okay, so... yeah, so just the siege left to go now. And we shall not tarry on. We shall go there and deal with it. If anything, there might be the slightest sidetrack where we go to, where is it? Frozen Prince first, but that would be about the limit of it. Go down here. I will, in fact... Yeah, see, that's the pathway to it now, so I just should have waited. I could have saved some navigator inside, I suppose. It's not gonna... Really now? You're not gonna... You're not gonna let me travel by my own route. Well, I feel gypped. And I have to remember for next time then to just make a pathway to the Frozen Prince instead of Emperor's Palm. That's gonna be the case. Alright, we'll head over here first. Yeah, do that. Alright, to the Frozen Prince we go. We'll sort out whatever room is here. Now I'll hook up the Promethean because I can. Alright, let's go down to this. So...
What a peculiar thing.
Oh. That's an interesting start to this planet. Land and immediately get a booby trap.
I always get the job done. This is intriguing. Just as I planned. That's how it's done.
Alright, so drop save. Alright.
This could be an opportunity. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Oh, well, I see some wonderful individuals walking around up there, so...
Keep your wits about you.
I suppose I
Just
didn't
as
get
I
to do
planned.
this encounter last time because I was on the... I was on the heretical path, so... I guess it wouldn't have made sense for me to do it, but...
You
Ooh.
will beg for mercy,
Ooh.
but I will grant none.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Hello there. Demon engine. Okay, well, something tells me he won't be super scary, because we could just nuke everything, I'm sure. As it all goes. In we go. Pop that on my character, I suppose.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Do that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. If I may, I have read
Can I
tomes of
see
military
Big Bertha up there
tactics.
now? Yes, I can.
Me, If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, there's a bunch of random cultists everywhere too. Wonderful. Pop that on him.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Do that. He's already looking really bad. Worse for wear.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Pascal can just
The
missionary
Omnissiah
Earth.
knows all, comprehends all.
No heretic escapes punishment.
Yeah, I'll put a punch on that one, I guess. Just really just ticking down the turn order until Arrow Trader goes. Alright. What of the Emperor?
I'll make it happen. I'll
Press
see
my
to it personally.
buttons.
Honor.
Press this button there, press that button there.
It's as good as done. Accept your lot. You all fall before my might.
Alright, so some Marines are still left alive, but that's fine. I will now consign you
I'll
to
see
die.
it. Another enemy down. Endure.
Yeah, all that damage again. Go over here.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Leap.
You never stood a chance.
Death without regret.
Then
I'll make it
Harpity. Oh boy, he's all the way over there. Maybe I just stop. And then Argenta can just run all the way over here and burst fire him in the face.
Strike is a prayer.
Will not falter.
I think that may have been easier than trying to
I always have a backup
Blade
plan.
Dancer over there, I suppose. Alright. Let us go pick up all the shinies, I suppose.
Incredible. Your heart, esteemed Magos, shines with a kaleidoscope of colors, albeit one made of metal.
Only laypersons believe feelings to be the preserve of flawed flesh. We know the higher passions granted by the Omnissiah, the aversion to tech corruption, the blessing of compliance with the canon of maintenance, and the satisfaction of effective devotional service. Successful.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Alright, let's have a look at this. So, Tearing Vengeance. So Ulfa can't use that. You're starting to each round, boiling. Oh. You hurt yourself if you use it. Interesting. I was actually kind of
Let us
hoping
not
for a weapon for
dawdle.
Ulfa there, but oh well. So that room has been knocked out, I guess. Oh dear. Sure, we've explored. Okay. Not many rumors left to go there. I'll drop a quick save. I will, in fact, spend one just to make that yellow from this side. Yeah, I don't really care about the colony stuff anymore. It's not necessary. So we'll go inside the Emperor's Palms and we'll continue the siege. And I guess as we make Planetfall, I'll probably call it an episode there. Just so, you can start off strong, I guess, into the next episode. Summon them to the bridge, we'll hold a war council. You are looking at me, Theobald Ironhide. How did you go from overseeing logistics to commanding armies? Alright, we'll commence the war council. Why are you here? And what are your responsibilities as a special operative? There'll be no spitting on my board my shit. Why did Calcazar choose you? What troops can you spare to reinforce our army? I see. I require a full report on the situation at the front. Why have you still not commenced a planetary assault? Explorers are hiding something on the planet. Something you refuse to show to anyone? Now they've destroyed. What is it? What do you plan there should be? What would you do if you were in command of this operation? You two don't get on well, do you? Answer me this, the ability if Opticon 22 were to come to Fenris start ordering you around, what would you do? Now I'll present to you the assault on your threats to Swift onslaught is the key to victory. Alright, so we got a nice level up as well, by the looks of it. So, I'll quickly deal with the level up for the characters that are coming. Um, so Promises of Blood, Agility. So we have, Warp Speed. And Weapon Skill. So we can pick anything really. We'll go with Assign Objective. Um, and Perception at this point. Uh, Double Slug and Perception. Our Great Wolfman. He will certainly be leading the charge in this fight. I guess we'll go Entrench. And then we'll go Toughness. Let's go. Blitz Stratagem. And Ballistic Skill. And Oculus Cassia. Yeah, share the path. And then no willpower, no fellowship left, so just perception. That's the visionary hood that's doing it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So we'll stop there for this one, and we'll get into the funs and joys of it in the next session. So back up. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you then.